What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another special edition of the Madhouse Completion Podcast. And today on a special edition, and when I say special, I mean special because we have one of the best presenters in Limpopo. I hope I'm not wrong.
Thank you, man.
One of the best presenters, one of the best rappers.
Thank you.
Humble.
Bro, like, what can I say?
And you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You are a presenter, you are a rapper, you work at one of the biggest, not one of the biggest radio station in Limpopo.
Yeah.
So aren't you the biggest presenter, one of the biggest presenter?
Look, the craziest part is, I'm a very big fan of other people.
Oh,
so
okay.
now when you say the best, I just like, okay.
You know,
sounds nice. Pretty much everyone. I know it sounds weird, but
I am surprised.
Yeah, I listen to like everything. I even listen to like community radio a lot. I just,
Serious?
Yeah, I just change like the frequency every time.
What was the last radio station you listened to?
Funny enough, MHCP FM. It was during lunchtime, and there was a guy doing history.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm thinking I'm listening to Thobela FM. Next moment, I'm hearing him at MHCP FM. I'm like, what? Wow, okay. That was nice. Yeah.
So you're a fan of, just a fan of everything, I'm so much.
Yeah, pretty much.
About other radio stations.
Well, I don't know because I'm listening to those radio stations at my own personal time. It's like watching TV.
Oh, yeah.
And I really think it's very important for everybody that works at a particular radio station to listen to other stations so you can hear what other people are doing.
And also check if there's any jobs available that side.
I don't think they advertise jobs. If you're like a Spanish, you have to go to the office. So if you're just listening, I don't think you can hear if there's jobs available. You're just listening.
So I see that you grew up in Chifu. Correct, I can't pronounce Venda, right? Chifuran village.
Yeah.
How was it growing up in a village?
It was nice.
Especially Venda.
Yeah, it was very nice because I used to play soccer and things like that. And funny enough, we had a stadium there. If you might remember Black Leopards, there was one time they played Amazulu and things like that. So I used to play soccer.
You were in the team Black Leopards?
No, I never went pro. I played until under 13 or something. So growing up, Coach Frana was nice. There was a time I had a bicycle, so we used to take bicycles to the river, a bicycle, play soccer. Bro, it was simple.
So you did everything afterwards?
Everything that you did as a kid, I did it. Yeah.
But you seems like you were more because you're a rapper.
Funny enough, how the whole rap thing started, it's crazy. It started in high school.
Oh.
Yeah, so in high school, I moved to Joburg. Okay. So my dad used to work at Jozi, and then I stayed with my mom and my sister. But during the holidays, I'll go to Jozi. So there was a time when my mom was moving to Joburg as well. She was going to study, funny enough. And I was like, okay, mom, can I please come? I don't know. High school. When I went to high school, I went to Joburg. And then when I got to Joburg, that's when I was like, and like because I always liked listening to the radio and stuff, so I was that guy all the Tata Fool. So I'm
hearing about that too.
Yeah, so there's other guys singing there. We just sing. We're like, let's do a group.
That's when imprint music came.
Yeah, you know about that.
Of course I have. I have to know about that.
Yeah, that's how it started as the Fossils.
Okay.
And because Fossils have imprints, so we moved to imprint.
That's smart.
Yeah.
You are really a rapper straight.
Yeah, so the guys there, at imprint, obviously, they'll always be my guys. We started together, then we started recording. Yeah.
And you know what surprised me about you being under imprint music? You dropped a song Mugabe.
Yeah.
How come?
Robert Mugabe. Man, these songs are not even online anymore.
I'm surprised. I tried to get them on that file who's the niche are no longer
available. Yeah. Robert Mugabe. That was a long time.
2015, I think.
Yeah, I don't even know what I was thinking.
So that song just came just like that, Robert Mugabe.
I think there was a time where, like, in trap music, people were making songs about other people. You know, like, yeah. So it was that time where you had Dok Shebeleza. What else did we have? There were so many songs that was saying I feel like someone. Yeah, because I couldn't like it off vendor. So Mugabe is not far. So I don't know. I just, bruh, you know, a lot of songs that I did back then, bruh. Like,
are you proud of them?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so, because I was not saying anything like vulgar that much. I was just.
You're not even a vulgar rap with the songs that I've heard.
I try to, like, you know, try to be like, if my grandmother listens to this, can she play it? But yeah, right, it's just music. But I try not to
curse.
Well, not, yeah, but it's hard not to. Yeah, but yeah, I just try to, you know, to make the music align with the person. I've been told so many times on radio, you don't look like the way you sound. And I'm like, what do you mean? I don't look like the way I sound. I don't know, because I'm like, how am I supposed to sound? You know?
How are you supposed to look? Exactly.
I'm just being myself. So with the music, I always try to be like, okay, the music must. I can't be saying I'll rob you 10,000 because I know in real life I won't rob you. So I try to say the things that I really do like. Yeah.
So are you really Venda's only hope?
Well, at the time I felt like it. Man, Venda's only hope. Where did you find these things? Man, I did that when I was in Boston at the time. I was second year, I think.
What were you studying?
Media.
Oh shit.
Yeah, media. So at the time, man, like at that time. Venda was not what it is today. Like, we didn't have Rootkit Venda, Guspa Banana, where we had Misophyll. But Misophyll
is right now.
Yeah, Misophyll was at a point where we thought, you know, Misophyll has always been our hope. He's the reason why I rap. So it was that point where we're just like, Misophyll, like, he was quiet at the time. So I was just like, and I was in Joburg, so a lot of people, I tell people I'm from Venda and I rap. Things like that.
Wasn't that offensive? That should have been offensive. That is offensive, bro.
Bro, like South Africans are very ignorant, bro. There's so many things and stereotypes that people hear about Venda. If I take you to Venda right now, you won't even see a difference.
I know, I've been to Venda so many times.
Yeah, like there's everything. It's like
it's just a normal place.
Yeah, but people that side don't know that.
Where do you think people judge Venda people?
I think it's from TV.
Yeah, but Muvango,
that's the only show. That's the only show. And it's at 9 p.m. The whole day, August Venda, so it feels foreign. So when Muvango comes on, and also Muvango, they don't speak to Venda for a whole 30 minutes. And for Muvango, the concept that they have is they are portraying the royal house, not how what Venda lives. So now people will just see Momakazi and they just start calling me Momakazi.
Exactly. Yeah, me, where they call me Momakazi. Exactly.
Momakazi, like, to me that's not funny. To you it's funny, but to me Makazi is an aunt.
Exactly.
So I'm like, why are you calling me Rahadi?
So would you accept Bafui?
Well, Bafui, funny enough, I did a song called Bafui.
Exactly.
Because Bafui is something nicer. Bafui means great one.
Yeah. You featured Misophyll on the song.
Exactly, because he's pretty much Bafui.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you went to New Vision radio station. Was it your first radio station to work at?
Yeah, actually that's where I started.
6 to 9. The show was the Juice.
6 to 9. The Juice. Yeah.
6 to 9. How was it? How did let me say how did the gig come about?
Funny enough, so when I was in second year, after school I used to go to like pretty much every radio station you can think of in Joburg, whether it's 5FM. I was that guy. Like
it seems like every single person in radio the story. I was going to 5FM. I was going to Metro. I was going to YFM. You the same.
I went everywhere. If you can call my dad now and ask him like how many radio stations he's been to, he will tell you because of me. So after school, I used to go to all these radio stations and I would just get there and I would just be like, I'm here to share it. Sometimes I wouldn't get in, sometimes I wouldn't pass through security. Of
course.
Yeah, so, and things like that. So I used to go to a lot of radio stations. And then I ended up at Kaya FM.
Okay.
But then at Kaya FM, it came at the right time because I was doing radio. they gave us a project where you must visit a radio station for 2 weeks. And while you're there, you must file a report about what you learned, what. So I went to Kaya FM and I did that. I was there for 2 weeks. And I was meeting everybody. Proverb, used to call me Malangani. Yeah, I was meeting everyone. So when I went back to school, when I was done there at Kaya FM, one day I'm with this other guy. His name is Koena, my friend from school. He's also from Limpopo.
Okay.
We're at Rosebank. So because I'm with my guy there, I'm like, Ndwana, whatever kaya ko Kaya FM no, Ratena. Yeah. He's like, I did that. I'm like, let me show this guy. Let me take him to Kaya FM. We go.
Oh, because we're not in
I was there. So when I get
you're flexing on him.
Actually, no, I wanted to show you because then, like, he's like myself. You know, we all in the same school. We're from the same hood. And now we're in Rosebank. Now I went to KFM alone by myself, and I went in and I did my stuff. But then this time I'm with the friend. So I'm like, let me show this guy. We get there. Get to reception. Like, Malangani, you back?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this is my guy. Only there's this man called Franz. Yeah, he's also from Limpopo. Franz Nare, I think he's a compiler there.
Okay.
He's like, you back? I'm like, yeah, I just came to, just to say hi and everything. Yeah, and yada yada yada. And then we started talking about radio, and we said something online. We mentioned the word online radio.
Okay.
He's like, online radio? We're like, yeah, you know about online? It's like, I have a friend who
online radio, I think, back then?
It was starting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was when it started. I think it's 2016, 2017, I think. There was Touch Cities or Touch HD, Cliff Central.
Yeah.
So he's like, online radio. I have a guy, his name is Wandile. He just started a new radio station, online radio. It's called New Vision Radio.
Okay.
And they're looking for people.
Oh.
I look at Koen, I look at each other. Give us the address. We get there. Give us the address. It's like, when you get there, tell them Franz sent you. I'm like, cool. Talk to Koena. Koena, can we go? The place is at, there's a place called, what's the name of that place? It's next to Alexandra. Oh man, what's the name of that place? I forgot the name. I'll remember.
The place next to Alexandra, I know is Scented. So
yeah, well, the school was in Scented, but then the place, what's the? Man, I forgot the name of the place. But it's in Joburg. There's a McDonald's there. I forgot the name. I'll remember the name now.
It's no problem.
I told Gwen, we need to go there. Gwen, I keep delaying me. I'm like, you know what? I'm hitting the road. After school, I come out to like an hour walk. I went there. I got there. There was no one. I'm like, there's no one. I see the sign, New Vision Radio. I'm like, there's no one. So there's on my way out, I met this other guy. I'm like, hey, I came to New Vision Radio. His name is Bukula, that guy. He's like, yeah, are you here for auditions?
Okay.
There's auditions. Yeah, I'm here for auditions. It's like, you have your CV. I'm like, yeah, I have it. I can send it to you now.
Okay.
I had a CV ready. Yeah,
okay.
I had demos and stuff. So I had a CV ready. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna send this guy my CV and my demo.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, you know what? Come with me. I'm like, oh cool. We get into his office. He's like, send your demo. I send. He presses play on his laptop then. It plays. Dimano don't He's like, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, I'm going to school. He's like, what time do you finish? I'm like, around 4 p.m.
Okay.
It's like 6 p.m. I want you to do a show, 6 to 9. I'm like, just like that. Deep down, I'm like, just that. Tomorrow. He's like, come tomorrow. I didn't want to ask too many questions.
I thought you actually like you're not excited.
Yeah, that time I called my dad. I'm like, yo, Pops, yeah, they want me to start tomorrow. I told you I was going to go to the radio station. Yada. My dad is like, where are you? I'm like, I'm here. And then he's like, yeah, now he's finishing at 9.
Oh, shit. Who, your father?
Yeah, he's finishing at work at 9. So he can pick me up and we go home. Because they're not Bramfish. What's for wait? It's far.
Exactly.
And then I stay there for quite a while. Apparently the person supposed to do the show is not coming, so there's no show. So while I'm there, I'm just seeing, and then tomorrow, the following day, I came in, I did the juice.
How much were you getting paid then?
I don't think I was getting paid because the radio station just started.
Oh yeah, so it wasn't making money.
Yeah, we were not getting paid, but this radio station was owned by this guy who had money. He was from Jamaica.
But why did
The guy with money was wearing designer, Gucci. So I did that show, and then I fell sick after a week.
Oh.
I was sick because I was half past 4, 5:30 in the morning.
Early.
Yeah, and catch a bus, catch Padco, get Skela. I spent the whole day Skela. After school, I'll go do the show 6 to 9. And I stayed with my dad really too. So I used to do the house chores, I used to do the cooking, things like that.
And you know what was intriguing about the whole thing is that you were getting interviews pretty ugly.
Yeah, that's when pretty ugly. Killer Cow.
Exactly.
I was actually the first person to interview Killer Cow.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
The week that Toluguti Hey blew up, that girl Mbali, she stayed next to my cousin's house. So while we were talking with my cousins, like, Mbali, you know Mbali's from my street. Came to the house. And I didn't find her, I found her mom.
Oh shit.
She gave me the number, I called, and then they came over and I interviewed Killer Cow, pretty ugly Mangi from Skim Sam Kachiso, yeah. Who else did I? Skumba. Skumba didn't pull up. Actually, we did a whole poster, he didn't pull up. So yeah, actually, let me tell you the story. So I felt sick, and I figured I can't do this. I'm working too hard and my body is not adjusting. Then I moved to a weekend show. We called it the weekend lockdown. That's when I interviewed Boki Lagao on Saturday, 3 to 6 on Saturday. Yeah, that's when I did Boki Lagao, and it was nice.
Now, which one was your best interview back then?
The first one.
With who?
Kilagao.
Oh shit.
My first interview was with Kilagao. It was his first as well. But he was big at that time. The following week he did interviews all over. And it was the first time the radio station just interviewed like someone big at that time. Yeah.
So you didn't get paid even from that because you brought in listeners?
I was not getting paid. I was there for 6 months. And then they did a Christmas party. Because I started there, it was August. It was in December they did a Christmas party. I told you the guy was rich. So the guy gave away like the floor ball. You know, we got like our own envelopes. Everybody had that. There was an envelope. It has your name on it. So take. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna open this. I'm gonna open it in the taxi.
Okay.
I opened it in the taxi on my way home. I'm like, oh, it's cash.
How much was it?
I don't remember. There was a couple of thousand. Yeah, it was cash. I bought headphones.
Oh shit.
Cash. I was like, cash. Yeah,
that's what you did with it. Bought headphones only.
Yeah, I think I bought headphones.
Fuck.
Yeah, because like you know, in this industry, it's all about quality. So we had a studio called Skolong, and the studio was massive. They were using like Macs and things like that. So whenever you come with these cheap headphones, you sound like hell, my man. You know, how more you doing Skolong and Koskila. You know, we used to do everything. Now that guy Koskila, like I'd arrive in the morning, I'd be at the computer lab. Downloading, watching podcast. Not academically, no. But I was like that guy always like if I wanted something, I'd go for it.
So basically,
I think I got like which course? I got a diploma. I got a diploma because I didn't care. No.
So your real focus was on radio.
It's weird because one of the reasons why I got a low APS score is because I was trying to convince my dad for the care Boston. And if I got good marks, I was probably going to qualify for a bursary and go to like UJ. I wanted to go like you know, because I wanted to meet all these celebrities. I knew Boston was incentive. So even if I will know after school if I want to go somewhere I can go. That's how I was able to bring in all these guys, because like you know I'd meet Mang way, you know, aka used to pass with this BMW every day go Skolong, and you would just be like
the blue one.
The blue one. So that's when we were like that's when like I wanted to see the good, like the life, you know. So I was like, you know, if you want to be something, you gotta be something, you know. If you want to play soccer, you gotta be in the stadium. So that's one of the reasons why I was not really too serious on matric, because I was trying to make sure I could turn up Boston.
But when you went to Boston, that's when you were serious about school.
Pretty much radio. Funny enough, on radio I got a distinction on radio.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think we got me and my group. We were doing so on your final year. What you have to do as an assignment is you do a 3-hour radio show.
Shit.
So you choose between breakfast, lunch. You do all the shows pretty much, but you submit one. That show, you click record, it's live. So in your group, you have to be 5 or 6. One will be the compiler, one will be the news anchor, one will be the presenter, one will be the content producer. So the whole show, they will mark your assignment based on the whole show. They will listen. And what they will do, they will play it in front of everybody.
Shit!
Everybody within radio, they just click play. They're like, whose group is this? Oh, your group. Bah! They play.
If you starter, you fail.
Well, if you starter, or after a link, they'll pause and someone will raise a hand. I feel like the link was too long. I feel like the presenter sounded scared. They marking you. So we got like 97.
For sure you were the presenter.
Yeah, I was the presenter, and then we had this other girl, her name is Desiree. She was the newsreader. She was amazing.
She was good.
Yeah, she was like I remember when we started, because we talked about news at the top of the hour.
Of course, you have to
We went on air for the first time. This was before I was. No. I was not, because I was on radio. I was on New Vision Radio at the time. On my last year, I was on New Vision Radio. So at New Vision Radio, we didn't have news because it was an online radio station. When she went on and she started her bulletin, I looked at my mate. I was like, "Mfana rapasa." That was cool. The guy that I was telling you about, the one I took to Kaya, he was the compiler. And yeah, that's
talking about a compiler. What does a compiler have to do in radio?
Like what a compiler does, you compile a playlist.
Oh, for music.
Yeah. So you are the sound of the station. You decide what song plays.
What about the producer?
Well, if you're a content producer, you come up with the content. You go out.
We're talking about the whole 3 hours.
Yes, the whole show. If you're a content, then if you're a technical producer, then some presenters don't prefer to be here. They don't press.
What do you prefer?
On air. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What about?
Nah, but I press for myself because I want to sound in a specific way. You know, because you find someone background, rasa, or it's low, or you want to link out, so you want to link out a punchline, the person is too slow, and then they press slow, so it's better when you're doing it yourself.
What about 1912?
Oh, 1912.
Yeah, 1912.
So funny enough, how I live New Vision Radio, I've never told this story.
Now you're telling me.
Yeah, I was there. Doing my show, everybody was leaving. Everybody had an issue with the programs manager because I was coming there over the weekend. So
you never had a problem with anything or anything?
I don't see what's happening.
Oh, okay.
So one weekend I pull up there. I'm on air doing my show. Programs manager, I don't know what was going on. He was pissed. He came in, he was drinking on a weekend. I think it was a Sunday.
Shit.
And then we had an argument about something. And I'm not a person that loses my temper a lot. And then he comes and he's like, "Get off air." I'm like, "Get off air? I can't get off air."
He said that while you were on air?
Well, while I was playing music.
Okay.
Go off air. I'm like, "I can't go off air. Dude, I'm literally doing the show." And he's like, "Nah, go off air." I'm like, "If I'm going off air, I'm not coming back."
Oh, shit.
He's like, "Man, I called the shots." And I was like, "Adios." I'm not getting paid anyway.
So you had nothing to lose.
Left.
Exactly.
Went home, got home, and I told him. And then I told my dad about it. My dad's like, Jaffa, and then after a week, that's when you realize,
I flopped.
No, you're like, I don't have a radio show to do.
Oh shit.
What do I do now? What do people do on weekends? This can't be my life. I need to get back on A. There was a guy I knew from Hillbrow radio station. His name was Fumurani Nedididis from Vent. He used to do a drive show on 1912 online radio. It's another online radio station. It's by the ANC. It's for the region. My guy does the drive show there. I once went there for an interview.
Okay.
Yeah, he was interviewing me about music. I go there. I'm like, my guy, this is what's happening, man. I don't have a job anymore. I don't have a gig anymore. It's like, man, I've just been promoted to programs manager.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't even want to do that show anymore. Go do the show now.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, now? It's like, but come on. I'm like, anyway, you're right.
So you did the show without the content?
Nothing. And then he told me to go do the show now. And then I go there. And it's that there's no compiler. Nothing. You play what you like. I went there. I was like, let me get some Nigerian music. Got like 2 songs and I played them. And I did my first link. And I was done. I was done with my first link, minding my business. He sends me a screenshot of a group chat at their radio station.
Okay.
They have a group chat. Everybody's sending fire emojis. Who's this guy on the drive?
Shit.
Who's this guy on the drive? Yo, where did you get this?
You were doing drive, morning drive?
It was a drive, 3 to 6. It was his show. But he was, because he was now a programs manager, he was no longer interested in doing the show. But he said to me, do the show. I sent me fire emojis. He's like, this is the guy who owns the station. His name is Sipo. He likes you. Send me a screenshot. I'm like, I'm here to stay there. I do the show. Come back tomorrow. I did the show.
How long did you guys?
6 months.
Oh,
also.
Shit. 6 months.
I did that for 6 months. And yeah, so
that's about it.
Yeah, when I was there, also I met some really cool people because they used to do a lot of OBs, outside broadcasting. So they used to attend.
What's that?
OB is like an outside broadcast, like going to events and things like that. So we used to go to places. One time we're in Parktown, There's like a conference, the ANC conferences, you know. Yeah, I met more Ringo Malingo, see.
Interviewed all those
I
people.
interviewed Ringo Malingo, yeah. School of the song.
Yeah,
it was very nice.
Hey, you really had a nice time back then.
It was a nice experience because I was a young guy. I was like 20 at the time, shit. 20 or 19. So I'm like excited, you know, and I'm learning, and I'm just like, when you're in Joburg, hey, you feel it, bro.
Were you getting paid there?
Well, we were getting paid stipends, but then the way we were getting paid, it was so weird because we were considered as the volunteer. So how do I volunteer? Sometimes you don't get paid, sometimes you don't get paid. You don't even know how much you make.
But it was something compared to the New Vision Radio, right?
It was kind of like something, but it was not money, bro. Like I won't even tell you because like I'm even embarrassed about it. Like
you're getting much better at Capricorn. So
bro,
how much was it then?
But still, like it was, bro, it was less than 1,000. Like it was
something, bro. You're 20 years. What do you do? What do you want to do with 10,000?
But I brought quality, man. Like when you bring in quality, man, you deserve to get paid. Because I go to school at the time. No, I was done with school at that time. I was doing one more semester because I failed, which was finance in media.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I was doing finance in media once a week. So at that time, I'm like, I've already done these assignments at radio. I'm at school there at Boston. We're doing quality stuff. You know, you're paying a lot of money for school fees.
Yeah.
And now you go to work somewhere. You know, but I did it for experience.
Experience. So in the experience paid because you even went to Vembe FM.
Yeah. After that, exactly. 1912. Yeah.
How did the Vembe one come about?
Funny enough.
I
haven't told this story also before. The reason why I went 1912, I left 1912 was for personal reasons.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend at the time there when I was in Joburg.
The one you did, I'm probably moving so fast. The one you did beyond some of them.
Nah, that was a model like Govenda.
Okay.
No, that was no. My
girlfriend was. Let's get back to Vembe before we move to beyond some of Govenda.
Yeah. So wait, let me tell you how I got to Vembe.
Okay.
So because I broke up with my girlfriend, me and my girlfriend used to catch a taxi at the same time. She was studying at Damlinda Kubram. So I'd leave 1912, and then we'll link up, we'll take the same taxi to Kasi there.
Yeah. Alex.
Bramfisha. No, Bramfisha, also it. So now, me and her, we break up, right? And when we break up, I still had her calculator because I was doing, finance in media. So I can tell the calculator, one time, boom, I see her. Like after like 2 weeks or a week after we break up. I'm like, oh man, she's with another dude. I'm like, what the hell? I gotta do something.
Oh, you wanted to give her the calculator? And
I have a calculator. And we were fighting about the calculator. She kept saying, bring my calculator back. I'm like, yeah, what? Someone was like, go give her the calculator. Nah. I get there. I'm like, hey, dude. Here's your calculator. I brought back your calculator.
Well, she's with the guy.
She's like, that guy, this is my friend, VUSI. She's calling me her friend, and I got the calculator.
Shit.
And mind you, we've been dating for like 5 years.
Oh, and now she refers to you as a friend.
Yeah, I was heartbroken, dude. I was like, my guy, she's lying. I'm not her friend. I'm an ex-boyfriend. We broke up like a week ago. I'm just giving her a calculator.
So you wanted to mess it up for that guy?
No, I was just telling the truth.
Okay.
Because I felt defeated, and I gave her the calculator. And then I vied. I went home, took a different taxi, like,
so you don't mean the same taxi with the...
Yeah, and I took a walk. And then when I get home, she's sending me a text. She's like, hey, you didn't have to say all the kind of stuff you just did. I don't even know that guy. I just met him there in town. But I didn't meet. So I was like, because I was with her at the time, I used to tell her a lot about what I do. Obviously, you know, like if you're dating someone, they know about your life. So I used to tell her, she listen to my shows and things like that. And those things kind of like, she was not really a fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, man, this coming in my life. Like, that guy on the radio, next moment, I'm bumping into my ex, go breathe. I don't want this thing.
Why did you break up before you continue?
Bro, I don't even remember why we broke up.
You do? After 5 years and you broke up?
No, funny enough, I don't even know. Like, okay, I think what happened was, because like when we met, I was in high school. I think I was in grade 11. We didn't go to the same school. So we met when we were very young. So now we're in varsity. We are all in she's in her last, I think she was in her 3rd year. Now I'm starting to work. So like, things were just getting messy, bruh. Like we didn't have time for each other, and whenever we talk, we just fight over silly things, and then we're like, you know what, let's just break up. And in the end, now it's like, yeah, cool. So yeah, that's why it was kind of petty, because we didn't really, you know, yeah. So and then I'm like, no more. I don't want to be that guy. When I'm gonna take single breathe. I'm going. Yeah, I'm done with school. I wrote my final. I'll see the results later. I'm going home. I'm like, what am I gonna do?
And you wanted to do radio too.
That's all I know.
You had no idea.
That's all I know. Funny, my first job was in radio. I'm a radio guy. So I was like, what am I gonna do in Vancouver? I was like, I don't know. Figure it out. Okay. I always figure it out. Then I call my sister. I'm like, hi. Nah. She's like, I'm like, I don't understand. She's like, oh, radio. Hey. And then her baby daddy, turns out her baby daddy's brother from dude, like family, but it's family.
Yeah.
He's like, do you know Tendo? I'm like, yeah, Tendo. I know Tendo from, but last time I saw him when I was a kid. He's like, yeah, Tendo has just started a radio station.
Oh, he started it.
Yeah, he's one of the co-founders. There's a community radio station, Bembe FM. I know, but I've heard of Bembe FM. Jimmy, there's Jimmy there. Jimmy is this guy who used to do Drive Parapara. He's like one of the best Chivenda radio presenters ever. That guy was big. He was on Parapara. So he has joined the station. The station is starting. It's new. They're like, hey man, call Tendo. I'm like, give me his number. Does Tendo know I'm on radio? He's like, he has no idea. So you call him and explain. I call Tendo. I'm like, Tendo, hey, VUSI? I'm like, no, Karadia Rudzi. He's like, oh yeah, Mapeta. I'm like, yeah, me. I'm like, man, I'm doing radio this side. I'm thinking about coming that side. BFM. He's like, but can you do radio in Chivenda? I'm like, like, you have a demo? Flip, I don't have a demo.
Shit. So you had to do a demo.
I send him the English demo. Calls me back. It's like, demo is fresh, but here we speak Vernac.
Shit.
I'm like, bro, I'll speak Vernac. Like, demo Vernac. I'm speaking to you Vernac right now. I'm like, dude, come on. I was like, when can you come through? I'm like, give me end of the week, I'll be there. And then I tell my dad. My dad is like, go. My dad has always been supportive. Like, go, take it. Cool. Now I go to 1912. I tell that guy, he was not happy because we had a plan. You know, the station was growing.
The best presenters in the radio.
I guess so, but yeah. He's like, bro, why are you leaving? You go to Bembe FM. Is it because of Jimmy? I'm like, yes. It's because of Jimmy. I'm gonna learn a lot from that guy. That guy is. Do you know the phrase "Mwanawam Kara"? When the people like saying "Mwanawam Kara," he is the guy. It means "Mwanawam Khalabe."
Oh yeah.
My father's child. He started that whole thing.
And he or she?
Jimmy. He started the whole thing. Yeah. So he started that phrase, and everybody uses that phrase. So I tell him I'm going because there's Jimmy there. I'm gonna learn a lot from Jimmy. He's like, but then dude, you do English and radio. You're a rapper. I'm like, you don't know me. Trust me. Because like people just see you and then they just think, nah, just because we're rapper or not Jobek.
You can't speak in Vernac.
Yeah, like they don't know you at home. Like when I'm like, what do? I'm twanging in the house.
English, the whole
thing. Like, what do you take me for? Like, come on. So then I got that. But the main reason was because of the breakup. But then I found an opportunity. I was like,
Vembe.
Yeah, and then I got there. The station is new. Jimmy, turns out he's also a programs manager. He calls me over. He's like, what show you wanna do? I'm like, drive.
The
afternoon drive. Because he was doing the breakfast.
Oh yeah.
There's already someone doing drive. Like, I don't care. Put me there. I'll work with him. It's fine.
You want to be the co-host?
Well, the plan, because there was a guy who was doing the drive, so he was doing very well. His name was Master Matt. I listened to him and I heard him and I was like, he could use some help, you know. He could sound better, you know, with people around him, you know. Because like sometimes there's people on radio, get a generator. It's people that can come up with content and just do radio by themselves. They can laugh at their own jokes. Now when people who are reactors, they react to content. They're very good if they have a very good host. You know, they can like, yo, come alive. So I was like, that guy is alone. Put me there with that guy.
Okay.
And you know, give us like a female or something. There's like, oh, there's a radio female. Her name is Montana. She does it. She's on. I'm like, perfect. So give me that show. They're like, we wanted to give you a show. I'm like, other than that show, because I wanted that show, dude. Cool.
What
Okay.
show did they want to give you?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was the top 30 on weekends. So they're like, okay, cool. You do that show and the weekend show.
Oh shit.
The top 30 show. I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. And then it's like, but then can you speak? I'm like, give me 2 minutes. I went in the back, I took my phone, did a link. I'm like, hey, what did you FM? I played it to Jimmy. And he was like, take, but it's fine. It can work. We can work with it. Cool. Do my first show. The guy does the first link. And then on the first link, he speaks first. Master Matt, DJ of the DJs. And then Montana speaks. That was me. Hey, yeah. The place just went, brah. And yeah, we started doing show. Man, we were on fire, bro. I was in BFM for 6 months.
Heck, I know what's wrong with you 6 months.
Yeah. So yeah, dude.
The show was fine as fuck.
Yeah, that's when people started knowing who I am. And then I had the song Beyonce of Venda. Everybody was like, I remember there was a guy on Facebook who said, is VUSI ALPHAA gay? Like, why does he call himself Beyonce? It's a song! It's not like this. Because I was still on that tip, the rap thing. So I'm still doing rap music. Yeah, that's when I did Beyonce of Venda. So when I met a lot of people there, that's when a lot of people started knowing about me. Because Joburg, nobody knew who I was, man. Online, there was FM. Even Para FM now, we could hear people would be like, hey, we were listening to you guys, we're thinking it's Para FM, but it's not Para FM, it's you guys.
That's how good you were.
Yeah, and Para FM had a drive show. We will get people coming and telling us, oh, you guys are doing better than the drive show at Para FM.
Shit, and Para is bigger than them.
Yeah, Para is like national. So we just like, so we just like, man, this is the three of us are doing something. On the weekend, I had my own show as well, Top 40.
You were killing it.
I know music back and forth, so I'm just out here. I'm adapting my tongue. Is now adjusting, and yeah, man, FM was.
It was nice. Then you were getting paid.
Yeah, then that's when I actually got paid for the first time. Like I actually got paid like every month. It was not a lot, but
how much was it?
I'm not gonna tell you how much I make.
You don't know what
I don't tell anybody what I make.
No, now that
you're
here, Capricorn, I understand.
Still, cause no, I just don't tell people how much I make, cause. Like, it just doesn't sound right. I work, why you guys gotta know how much I make?
Just in case you want to work at Vampire too.
Nah, it was not a lot, but it was cool. Like, I could buy myself clothes. And I stayed with my grandmother at the time because, like, I wanted to learn how to speak Chivenda.
More.
Exactly.
So that you can present more in Chivenda.
Yeah, and also because the station came with a little bit of fame. So, I didn't want to stay at home where I'm from because when you go to the shops, gents will be like, hey, Penturanda, hey, Mahashi, you get me, Mahashi, hey, what? I was like, my grandmother's place is low key, it's very disciplined, there's curfew, you know, I won't party or anything because I stay with my grandmother.
How much else were you getting back then in Vembe?
It was not a lot, like I said, it was not a lot, but it was like, for a young 22-year-old, it's decent, like it's a stipend.
No, I mean how much as like how
not a lot
because you were good.
Yeah, because I was like after a breakup and I was staying at my grandmother,
and after a breakup that's when most niggas start to become whole niggas. When you were not the whole niggas.
Yeah, well that's true, but because I was staying at my grandmother's, I couldn't do anything. And it was part of my plan because there's that thing, you know, like this is weird, but when you are like with women or when you're like whatever, you get a little bit distracted. It's kind of like hard to be, you know, to keep it like focus, keep it on a focus line, keep it on a focus
on that majority.
Yeah, so because I was staying with my grandmother, and as at home they know me as this sweet guy, so I was not bringing anybody over. So I was just meet girls and just like hello, hi, I'm going to my grandmother. Yeah.
They wanted you, that's for sure.
You never know. It depends on your story. You know, so I was not getting like a lot because I was literally like, yeah.
You know, I want to talk about Capricorn, but before we get to Capricorn FM, let's talk about the track Chakalaka you did with What's the Difference in Yellow.
Dude, you know, someone keeps calling me. It looks like it's important. I don't know if I should answer.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me just answer. Oh yeah, I'll come in. Hello? Enda. Hey, sorry, the quick interview. Can I call you back now? Just after a few minutes. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Okay. This person has bad service. Sorry, anyways, but let me just put the phone off. Yeah. Where were we? Chakalaka.
Yeah, I want us to talk about the song Chakalaka you did with Must the Difference.
Yeah, yellow. Yeah.
How did you get Must the Difference on it?
I don't know, like how did I get Mass on the track?
Let me say, did you know him before the Capricorn side?
Funny enough, I didn't, but there was a friend of mine who used to always tell me, do you know Mass the Difference?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't know. I don't know a lot of guys that are like really upcoming, because like most of the time you are also upcoming, so you're not really looking around, you are literally looking at the top. There's someone who said, do you know Mass the Difference? And then he did that song with Casper, and I was like, oh, that's the kid that she was telling me about. But how I got Mass on the track, Mass followed me on Twitter.
Oh shit.
Yeah, somehow, I don't know, I checked his profile,
and
he followed me on Twitter,
you.
and I could send a DM.
Oh shit.
So I followed him back, and I had come across his music, and I realized he's very conscious. And he was one of the guys that when I saw, I thought he could be the guy that can really make people pay attention to what we do in this side. I was like, man, I got this crazy track. It's not your type of style. It's talking about something else. I want to play it for you. Don't you want to do the track? He's like, send it to me. I played in the track. And then about a week, he sent me back his verse.
Oh shit, and
yeah, and then I heard the track was dope. And I wanted it to be more local. Then I got Yellow. Like Yellow, I know he's gonna speak the whole message to them.
Good. I like what he did with the vernacular.
Yeah, that was the old. I was like, Mass is going in English. Now I'm trying to mix double tapping there and there. And then I sent it to Yellow, and then Yellow did his part, and then sent it back. And then Mass didn't like the track. Actually, he told me he only did the track because his girlfriend said it's nice.
That's why he was not in the video.
Maybe that's one of the reasons. Also, one of the reasons is because it was lockdown.
Oh yeah.
It was deep in lockdown. Like we took a risk. We went to Pretoria. Yeah, we went to Pretoria. Yeah, inside. Yo, we started shooting here in Pretoria. We were supposed to link up with Mass. The plan was also to pick him up. We had problems. We couldn't find him. It was lockdown. I didn't have time. I was losing patience because I dropped the song early in the year, and then COVID happened. I was like, dude, let's just do the video. If he's not there,
it's okay.
Yeah.
And he never had a problem with him not being in the music video.
Me?
Must be different.
No, because he didn't want to show up.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. He was not really like also. You know, like sometimes when you're trying to work as a team, there's always that one player that will have like problems, that has injuries or whatever. So yeah, now he was at a space where he couldn't shoot the video. I don't know for what reason. So whenever I tried to tell him about the video, he was missing. And the reason why we were taking long was because we were waiting for him. And I was
how's your relationship with him now?
It's cool. He's a Chelsea fan, I think.
Oh,
Chelsea
fan.
I'm a United fan, Man United fan.
So you are beefy.
So I sent him. He posted something on his WhatsApp status. Then it was the Chelsea thing, or he's also a Messi fan, and I'm a Ronaldo fan.
Oh.
The last time I spoke to him, I think he said Penaldo, and I said Pesi, and we laughed about it on WhatsApp. Yeah, but our last conversation was about soccer. So normally, like, we cool, because
let's get to a recent gig right now. Is it recent? You started back in 2019, right?
Cap FM. Yeah, February 2019.
Well, how did the gig come about?
Funny enough, the story goes way back with Capricorn FM. Because when I was in Joburg, you know Tolly B, right?
Tolly B?
Yeah, Tolly B.
I don't think I do.
Tolly B used to work for YFM.
One of the legend. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I think I know him.
Yeah, YFM, he went to 947, he did the lunch there, he replaced Papi Muloy. So when I was in school there, I think it was, I don't remember the year. I read the news of Tolly B is now station manager for Capricorn FM.
Oh shit.
I tell the very same guy, Koina, I was telling him about him, like, Koina, what Tolly B is station manager of Capricorn FM? He's like, Tolly B, along then, I'm like, yeah. I was like, oh, grazie. These were literally my words. No, I didn't. I didn't at all. I was just a fan. It's just like someone you see on TV. It's like, Cristiano Ronaldo is joining Chiefs. You're like, John, we go to the stadium. We're gonna watch him play. Says that thing. I'm like, he's from home. And I follow him on social media. So I'm just like, this is 2018. This is way back. I think this is 20 when he got the job. So now that I'm in Venda. Okay, there was a time when I was in Joburg. I was still at 1912. It happens that one of the guys there went to school with Toli. So there was a time where they were speaking, and I overheard by Toli B. Someone went to varsity with Toli B, something like that. I'm not sure. I was like, Toli B, I like that guy. You know, I idolize that guy. My dream is to,
work with
Capricorn FM, and work with them because like I'm from Limpopo. And then they're like, totally cool. I have Tony's number. That guy's like, I have Tony's number. I think it's Sipo. Sipo said, yeah, he has Tony's number. I was like, cool. Can you pass him my demo? I was like, sure. I send him my demo. He sends it to Toli. He sends me a screenshot
of what Toli thinks.
Yeah, Toli's like, yeah, he sounds good. Tell him to send the demo to. I don't remember what the screenshot was saying. And then the performance manager, Capricorn FM, calls me at the time. The time came more Joe's. This was my job time.
1912.
I was at 1912. I see I had their number saved because I think I had called before or I emailed the demo. I'm not sure. It's Capricorn FM. I get the Zela no. I pick it up. But it's Jabu here. And then I'm like, sure. It's like, you sure you're from Limpopo? I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, nah, I'm hearing a lot of, slang, the twanging, the hip hop. And then the time I'm in Joburg and I'm doing my online radio thing. Yeah, and I'm doing the online radio thing. Like, it's the thing where you don't even know the target audience. You don't know who you're speaking to. Because they were online, so we were not FM. So they would tell us we were international. That's what we were told. But they're listening to you in New York.
So you had to just speak talk with New York.
You're like, man, they're listening to me in New York. So you just, I don't know. I was young at the time, so he was not impressed. Pretty much. And then I was like, man, this is not good. And I tell Toli, I don't know how, it was way back. But the conversation was, I didn't sound Limpopo enough. I didn't sound like someone from Limpopo. No, actually, they heard a demo that I did. And like in Joburg. And I've been living in Joburg for like since high school, since grade 8. And that time, I'm sending that demo. It's probably been like 8 or 7 years I've been staying in Joburg. And like I said, it's 1912 radio, so. But I'm saying on my link, this is VUSI ALPHAA, your favorite vendor boy. I'm saying that on my link. But then I don't sound like a guy from here. And now that I look back and I'm like, they were right. At that time, I tell my dad, I'm like, Dad, don't believe what they told me. They told me, my dad is like, they don't know what they want. My dad was always that guy, always on my side. They don't know what they want, these people. So fast forward, I'm in Bam now. The Capricorn thing, I've already forgotten about it. It happened like 2-3 years ago, a year ago. Yeah, a year ago. It happened a year ago. I'm in Bam now. And one day I'm just sitting in my bedroom, I'm listening to Capricorn FM. As a guy comes on, his name is Gwabs. Now he's in Mpoma Gwabeni. He does the Sunday restoration. He used to call himself Gwabs at the time. He's doing a show called Soul Connection. It's around midnight.
I think it became back in 2019.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the ceiling. The radio, this guy comes on, and I heard him do his link. All of a sudden, I was just like, man, I can do this.
And you can do it much better.
Like, man, no, he was really good in his own right. He sounded nice. He made me.
He challenged you.
No, he gave me that. He inspired me. He made me realize how much I miss doing radio in English. And how much, and also he picked up my brain because he was mixing Lichive and he was very Limpopo. Like he just sounded nice. Yeah, and I was listening. I was like, man, this guy sounds nice. Man, I know who works at Capricorn FM. I know the guy's name. We talk to them. Nah, man, I'm gonna call tomorrow. And then the following morning, I wake up. Because my show was at 3. So in the morning I wake up and listen to some radio. I'm with my grandmother. Klekani comes on.
She's good as fuck.
She's amazing. I'm chilling with my grandmother. Normally my grandmother listens to Para Para, but I'm like, my grandma, go. Yeah, about pay. Radio station is cool. Change the Capricorn FM. Shakani comes on.
She makes it stronger in English.
I was mind blown. I was like to my grandmother, hey, go. Tell my grandmother that. My grandmother is like, she doesn't hear what Shakani is saying. She's like, but she's talking and you talk as well. We listen to you every day. Hey, you can do it too.
And also, you're listening to it as a creative point.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, I'm comparing it to myself. Now, I have that vision here. I want to send a demo. I want to call and tell them about. I want to tell them I want to join them. Like, I'm thinking I want to go there. I heard Grabs and I was like, he's a guy, and I heard him, but I'm hearing Shakani. And I'm like, there's no way I'm making it there. I'm like, literally, come on. And then I tell my grandmother's like, my grandmother doesn't understand English at all. She's like, this person is talking. You also talk. You can do it.
That's what she heard of Zoom.
I was like, I call. Because I already know the province manager, the receptionist answers the call. Like, hello, Capricorn FM, how can I help you? I'm like, can I speak to Jablan? I'm like, going through. I'm like, hey, it's VUSI ALPHAA. Remember me? It's like, yeah, I remember you. I'm like, remember when we spoke, you told me I was too Joburg, yada yada. I'm now working at a community radio station in Mbembe FM. I'm doing radio in Vernac. It's purely Vernac, no English. So, can I send you my demo? Like, cool.
What year was this?
2019 Jan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jan towards Feb. I'm about to go and graduate, go Boston because I finished the previous year. I send it to him. And then I call again. It's like, I didn't get a response. I tell them, okay. It's like, what show are you on? I'm like, I'm on 10 to 6, but I'm not alone there. You can find me alone on the top 30.
Okay.
And then there was a weekend that Capricorn FM was doing an event.
12th celebration.
I'm not sure what event it was because I didn't work there at the time. So, and they were coming to Vembe. Vembe district, I'm not too sure. I happened to be on 8 that time. I don't know if they tuned in and they heard me. I don't know what happened, but I think they heard me. One of the guys heard me doing the show. So I'm doing the show on Saturday. I already told us the province manager, Monday I'm not coming to work. Yeah, Joe's. Yeah, I want to register for the graduation thing. I'm graduating in June. So I'm going there to register. And I'm telling the truth, I'm going to Joburg for a week. And I'm also going to shoot a music video. There's a song called Zoom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw it.
Yeah, so we're going to shoot the Zoom video. So I'm like, I'm going to Joburg on Monday. So I won't be there for the whole week. It's the first time I'm skipping. I never miss shows, bro.
You never miss work.
Never miss a show. That was actually my first time. I was like, you're not coming. Like, I have to go to Joburg. There's no way. Joburg. I'm in Joburg. And funny enough, the first time when Capricorn FM called me, the first time when I was in Joburg, so my father's bedroom had like a mirror, a very nice mirror. So I used to go there most of the time and practice raps. Yeah, you know me. Yeah, when the Capricorn FM call came in, I was in that bedroom when they told me, no, you don't sound Limpopo.
Oh shit.
So now I'm in Joburg.
The very same room.
Very same mirror. Call comes in. It's Capricorn FM. I'm like, this is deja vu. I've seen this before.
Exactly.
Capricorn FM. Pick up. It's like, it's Jabo. I'm like, hey, Jabo, yes. How's it? It's like, yeah. Now we heard you over the weekend. Doing the show. When can you come to Capricorn FM? I'm like, tomorrow? I'm in Joburg at that time. Zero plans. Don't know how I'm gonna get to build it. In Joburg. I left Kobe and Bekir give me a week. I already shot my music video, so I'm like, I shot the music video on the very same day, so I'm like, tomorrow. I was like, cool, come see me midday. Okay, cool. I tell my dad, Pops, they call me there. It's like, your cousin Justice, he's around here, he's going back, his wife stays in Polokwane. He can give you a lift. Yeah, I'm like, give me a lift. Cool, Justice. Following morning, Justice pulls up, gives me a lift, drives me straight to Capricorn FM. When I get there, I sit at the reception. I'm seeing Bodingo and everybody. I'm just sitting there. And then they said I must come through. I said, we have this thing called the Rise. I didn't know about the Rise. It was a feature where like every month they would have a new presenter on the weekend. So it's 2 to 6 in the morning. So they give you a month. So there was a guy that did the previous week. I don't know, I think he flopped or something, or he messed up the radio. So they didn't give him another week. They said I must take the remaining 3 weeks. It's like, start this weekend. I'm like, Rice, okay, cool. They're like, do you have a place here? I'm like, my cousin stays here, so I'll be here. I'm like, cool. They're like, cool, come through. And then I tell my cousin, I'm like, hey dude, I need to get me a place to stay. So what do you mean place to stay? These people say 3 weeks. I'm like, no, I'm here for life. I'm not going back. I call my grandmother, I'm like, go, I travel with. What do you mean? I'm like, these people say they want me on air this week, and I'm probably gonna be another week. And then what about your job here? I'm like, I'm quitting. That time I haven't even told them.
Exactly.
I'm like, I don't got chair enough. I'm like, 3 weeks, I'm not leaving. I'm not dying here. I'm here. And then I called the station manager. I called him there. I was like, hey, my guy, hey, Capricorn FM has this thing called the Rise. Yeah, they want me to. It's like, you know, we're trying to compete with these people. You know, we're trying to build ourselves as a radio station. You know, you're one of our biggest prospects. You just can't leave. You have 2 shows. And I didn't sign my contract at the time. I didn't sign
with them.
Yeah, I didn't.
So you never had anything.
No, I saw you back. Yeah, I didn't sign the contract because I saw the contract.
It was fucked up.
No, it was not. Nah, not really. It was not something that I wanted to commit to. And at that time, we were also same thing. We were like volunteers, community radio station. You know. So that's
how long was the contract? When you read it?
I don't know, I didn't even like, it was like, that's the thing. You
never cared.
Nah, but in radio it's a year, so you know it's gonna be there for a year. And also, when they put me, they were still testing me. So I think we're putting you on, let's see what you can do. The whole lineup, because it's a new radio station, they're all trying to see, so they were not committed as yet to like a certain plan for longevity. So now, I'm like, my guy, I saw this opportunity. He's like, once you go there on air, don't come back here because it's gonna look weird. I'm like, don't worry, I already made up my mind. I'm not coming back. You know, but it was a very simple conversation. And now it looked like I lied. And I said, yeah, Josie, and they was coming over here. Yeah, because now when I speak to Jimmy is like, I understand, you couldn't tell us the truth while you were leaving. I was like, it looks like.
It was about
I was going to Joburg, man. It just happened that my luck was there in Joburg again. And then I did the Rise. Then when I got there was Steve over there. He was supposed to run the desk for me. So I was like, you're supposed to show me what I'm supposed to do. And he's like, okay, you can sit on the other side, I'll press for you. I was like, nah, my guy, I press for myself. Just show me where to press. He was very sleepy. This is 2 a.m. He's tired. He had a long day. And his man is like, you sure you can do this? Me, I want to sleep. I'm like, yeah, just sit here. Let me do one link. And then you will decide. And then the show before that was Given Mabunda. I found Given Mabunda there. He was doing Elaba Nights. And when I got to the studio, I had Given Mabunda do his link, and I was like, we are in. You know that I was telling him, like, do you know I heard you? And I was like, And you work here? I was like, yeah, I work here. How long have you been? He's like, well, like a year. I'm like, you've been here for a year? Okay, you know, it's good then. That's good. In a good way, because I'm like, you're here. You know that thing I remember. If we're not down in there. If we're not budgeting the I'm not that far from what you are.
It was not that good.
No, it was good. But then again, it's that thing, he was not like on Tlekani's level, of course. If they would tell me, if they were telling me I must go do the show with Tlekani, I was gonna choke or something. Because she's been there for like 10 years now, as we speak.
So she's really good.
And she's experienced. Given is my age, so we're the same age. I just hear him, I'm like, this one is still like doing this and he's here.
Then you can
I know what I can do it. It gave me a lot of confidence. And we became friends from that conversation as well. So I'm just like, but I didn't tell him right away, no, I just kept it to myself. Then Steve always like, okay, press, do my first link. When I'm done, he's like, peace out, I'm going to sleep. Actually, I'm going home.
When you were left alone?
That was when I was more happy because he left me and I'm like, he trusts me. He works here and he's like, this guy's he's not gonna burn the studio down. Just vibe, man. And I was like, perfect. And I did the show. And I got a room called show. Yeah, it was a small room, very small, dude, very small, and they had a bed there.
The size of this?
This is big, actually.
Oh shit.
In that room, you just fit a bed and then that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, so I figured that I'm gonna be here for a long time, so I got a room. That guy said, rent take 800. I phoned up a few people. I paid 800 bucks there. So I went to my place. And yeah, so at that time, I did the first weekend. I'm not getting any response from anyone. It's just like social media people. Everybody's surprised. You left Bam. I didn't even say goodbye. People were just surprised. I'm like, catch me on Capricorn FM, the rise. Some people are like, congratulations. So that thing. So I'm not hearing the response from outside, from people like, hey, we heard you there. No. I'm not getting anything from management. I'm just doing my show. The very last week of me doing the rise, someone was doing the Soul Connection. At that time, I'm not too sure who it was. And then, because it was towards the end of the radio, this is February, and come March, they started new lineup.
Exactly.
So things are just like, they're just changing. People are not there. Like, they call me to do a sit-in or Soul Connection. It's R&B music, 3 hours. R&B and soul. There's no piano. There's no Drake. No Drake there.
And were you the composer or
No, there's always a compiler there. You find the music there. It's a professional radio station. All your job is to talk. Your stuff is there. When are you worry about delivering? Just deliver a good show. You're given. Everything is here on a silver platter. You move. We're in commercial now. Now you see, the levels are different. Hey, the playlist. Everything is proper. You sign. You don't just talk. You sign things. You don't just, even though they used to say you sign, but I can see sometimes they didn't print. Sometimes they didn't print. They're like, now you see, the security. Then you show the security. It's different levels. That's security. So like, they have to do that show, Soul Connection, midnight to 3. R&B only.
Imagine.
After Mr. Black.
Oh shit.
Mr. Black already heard me on the radio, so I didn't know who he sees me. He's like, hey, send the boy. No, we talk. Cool. Do that show. I think that's the moment where like I kinda show them where I'm more than just like
Vendor boy afterwards.
Yeah, I'm more than just the presenter. Like normally it's like with the radio it's easy to go after comes at a small song. It's a hit. To back announce a hit, it's easy.
Exactly.
Just go out there like, this is the biggest song in the country right now.
So announcing a soul song.
First song. Song number 2. Don't come out. I don't know your music. Like my dad used to play a lot of R&B.
So you had an idea what was going on?
Yes, I did it. I was smooth, very mature. Sounded like a very, very older guy. That's how I showed. I personally feel like I'm that sure. Then they call me up for a meeting now. Your thing is done now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then they paid me for that. Now that okay, cool. This looks nice. I only worked 3 weeks and I made more than what I used to make today. So something.
It's something, right?
And the graveyard next weekend.
Exactly.
So something. We're like, we don't have a show for you. So he said to me, told me that I don't have a show for you.
Shit.
I like,
Then.
But I'm not going back home. So whatever, I'm like, I'll really got a place to stay. I'll make coffee for you guys or something. I'll just be standing. Like, I'll just do whatever. I'll wash your car. That's what I said.
You just wanted to meet the radio station.
Yeah, I was not leaving, but there was no way I was gonna leave. Like, I told you, the security, my friend.
Exactly.
I'll save you few. When I come and you'll be doing a radio show, you don't know who's standing for you outside. You don't know
who's waiting for you, who might do whatever.
You don't know who's outside, my man. So there, I'm just like, it's like an upper level. It's like also it's in Bendo.
Oh yeah, of course.
And I'm like, dog, you can see every presenter has a car. That's the thing, you see, like, man, this is
everything's going well, that's so you can't lose that chance.
Yeah, you're just like, this is what you always wanted. Like, this is an upgrade. It's like moving from a smaller phone to
a bigger one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like from Mvela to PSA.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. We'll give you the other night. Let's see what you can do.
Which one is that
10
one?
to 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Give you that show and see what you can do.
During the week or weekend?
Weekend.
Okay.
Cool. And then, yeah, they give me up at night. That's when I started. That's literally when I started. March. Started my first show.
Signed contract, signed and sealed.
2019, yeah, 2019, signed the contract. And I moved out from Chicago because it was crazy. Every night when I go, there was an accident. Yeah, and then I moved there in town. And
Plus, you were getting money, pretty cool money, decent money to afford staying in town.
Yeah, and stuff like that. Car, petrol, phone, like decent things, you know, like
To maintain
radio is not a
yourself.
job. Do you know that actually?
Oh, what do you mean?
It's not really a job, man.
It's a lifestyle.
No, it's not. It's like a service that you provide as a person. Like it's what you can do.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like literally we're like freelancers. You know, we don't get like medical aids or like
Do you think
union,
even
hire.
SABC people don't get
everywhere, but like,
shit?
just provide services. Like it's the radio station will always be a radio station without the presenter.
Oh,
The
fuck.
people that are employed there permanently are like the staff. You know, people from reception.
And you the staff.
Not quite. Not quite. You are the presenter. It's like I like to use soccer as an example because it's easier to explain. It's like the players. Soccer players are not part of the furniture.
Oh,
play
yeah,
for the
they
team.
they come and go.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
you are just
just
hired because you play good. Play for the team. If you're not doing it with the team, they can kick you off.
And-
Like whatever way. It's like that thing about it. We want your services. You know, you are yourself. Bring your brand. It's like a clientele. You bring your brand. We align it and we make it work.
And also, you did 12 to 3, right?
I
When
did
Thabo
10 to okay, wait, let me tell you what happened. So I started 10 to 10 a.m. 10 p.m. 2 a.m. Weekends. Nights. I did that for a year. Second year when COVID was starting, which I remember. Then they moved me to 3 to 6 in the morning.
Okay.
And also I had a weekend show, which was the Saturday breakfast.
When they moved you to 3 to 6 because 3 to 6 in the morning who's that guy? Thabo?
Sebastian. That was Sebastian.
I don't know if it's him, the dark skinned guy.
Sebastian.
Yeah. And then he moved to 12 to 3.
Yes, and then he moved from 3 to 6 to 12 to 3, and then I followed him, go 3 to 6, where he moved.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and I also had a weekend show, which he used to do as well. He used to do weekend shows as well. So I was kind of like after that, like,
And then when he left Capricorn permanently, did you go to 12 to 3?
yeah, same thing.
How long did that take?
4 months, funny enough.
Why did he take that
Because
short?
he left in the middle of the year. I think he left in October. He left, I don't know what reason. And then they were like, Thabo is leaving for the next 4 months until the radio year ends. We want you to come
So who replaced you at the Socha 3 to 6?
It was Mr. Major.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I moved to 12 to 3 for the rest of the year, 4 months until the year, the radio year ends, and then Mr. Major came in and did. Yeah, I think I'm right. No, yeah, the following year actually, I was doing 3 to 6 and Saturday. And then Mr. Major joined. Mr. Major joined at 2021. In 2022 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2021. And then I was only left with 3 to 6. Monday to Friday, no weekends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then when Thabo Sebastian left 12 to 3, they called me to come take over.
And then why did they
And then
get
Major did my show.
3 to 6? Then why did they take you back to 3 to 6?
That's the question I don't have.
Serious?
I always have an answer to everything.
Were you disappointed that they took you off 12 to 3?
Of course, bro, you're gonna be disappointed. Like, you know, like as a person, you set yourself goals, you know, standards, you know, and you know, top 3 is busting.
Exactly.
Right? Everybody's listening.
Exactly.
Like, dude, it's
I was
that's
surprised.
the biggest audience I had. I mean, my life. The listeners were
Massive.
The show was hyped back. Dude, the guys were doing 12 to 3 in other stations where I work, and they come in like, hey, she's like, nah, bro.
You were killing it.
I think so. They look like it, and then they're like, hey, man, we think you should go back there.
Do you think a guy like me, a podcaster like me, would do radio?
I don't know, because I've never heard you do radio.
Now that we are talking, now that we're having this conversation.
Different. Like, radio is different from what we're doing right now. Because literally, me and you right now, we know people are watching us. They're going to watch this.
Of course.
we're sitting in a room, just chilling, just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Radio is different, man.
How is it different from podcasting?
Podcasting, I'll use football again.
Okay.
For me, podcasting is like street soccer.
Oh, no rules, no
Regardless of
nothing.
the country.
There's no
It's
offside.
you, no way.
Yeah.
You play. People, whoever wants to see you play. Regardless of it, we want to see you play.
Whether you're good or not.
The quality, whether you play with certain other guy.
It doesn't matter.
Well, in radio, it's like you are playing at a stadium for a team and people are watching. So you only given a particular position to play. So you have to do the job that the coach tells you to do.
We've been doing this for an hour and you're working on radio. You can't go an hour without playing music, doing...
But this is a podcast. So.
I understand. So I want to know, doing this for an hour, talking, no music, no nothing, how is the experience?
It's cool because I'm not on radio. You're asking me about things that I already know. Like you're asking me about my life. Like literally this is just me answering your question. It's not me being creative in radio.
Isn't it weird for you to talk for a whole hour without no music playing, no ad, no nothing, no news, no sports?
Nah, all my life I've been told I'm talking to you. I always say for making noise.
So it doesn't really matter.
I talk for a living.
And you're in radio, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Oh shit. And how has the experience been in Capricorn from all these years?
Amazing, man, because literally when I came here, that's when I literally felt like
you are in the right place.
I was a broadcaster. I felt like I felt legit. Yeah, like I felt legit. I got my own place for the first time.
Oh shit. Everything's going well for you.
New.
What about music? Because it seems like now you are more focused on radio than music.
I think it's because of Bulugwan.
Why?
I don't know. This place is just, I don't know.
It's not for you.
I don't have any stories to tell. It's so sad sometimes. Like back then I was thinking, I see things.
Oh, but it's just a suggestion. You could tell stories about Polokwane.
I do, but the thing is, hey man, like, have you lived in Polokwane?
No.
I can see. Polokwane is very, man, how can I put this? I mean, it's very close, man. It's a very, it's a perfect place for you.
You think it's bougie?
It's very chilled. Like Polokwane is the type of place I'd love to raise my family in.
Oh,
like, my kids should grow up. It's very decent.
So are you saying?
And rap music is about. You just can't go out there and rap about sitting under a jacaranda tree.
But there are.
Let's talk about like things that you see. Like
look at AKA. He's good and he's from the Babs.
Yeah, but then the stuff he talks about, he's a flashy rapper. He talks about the flashy lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
If I was living in Bulugwane and I had a flashy lifestyle, I would talk about it. But I'm just living a normal life, just like you and I just play FIFA, watch football, do shows, and whatever. But it's no longer the same. I'm no longer that guy that was seeing things like I used to back then. Now I'm seeing things in a radio way.
I see.
Yeah, like now I'm paying accounts. You know, I know what clients, I know what a listener's going through. Petrol, I'm paying for petrol, I'm paying rent. You know, I'm seeing things that I don't know, I wouldn't want to say maturing, but I'm moving in a different spectrum than back then. Back then, I was hanging out with Majita, you know, in the streets. You know, I was seeing things. Now it's a little bit, my life is a little bit chilled, and I like my music most of the time to kind of like reflect with the person that I am.
Oh,
so now
I understand.
and also a lot of the people that follow my stuff and content now, it's older people, man.
Why? How?
Not like old, it's mature people.
I understand.
They hear me on the radio, and our radio station is for.
Do you play your own music on radio?
Well, sometimes it's compiled.
Do you think when they're doing it because you work there, or is because your music is good?
I think they're playing it because it's decent. Because, no, I'll tell you what.
You love being humble,
No, I say that. Because I send a lot of songs. They don't play all of it. They choose what they want to play. So it's true that they're playing this because they want to play. Because since I came here, I've dropped maybe more than 15 songs.
And they haven't
played
played all of
like
them.
4 or 5 on rotation. They know what they want. They're a radio station, so they play. The radio, you know, Capricorn FM plays a certain type of music.
Exactly.
So the certain songs I said, will probably they go ahead and be like, nah, this ain't it, nothing. And there's songs that they pretty much like. 'Cause I hear songs on breakfast, and sometimes listeners request songs. Sometimes I'm sleeping during the day, I get a call. Hey, what's your song? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Let me tune in, and it's like, oh, this sounds nice.
So I'm requesting a song, which one should I request for you?
Your favorite, the one you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
Just
the
don't
second like
request-
one.
Oh, cool. I want to say, don't request like stuff from work. Thank God that the stuff is not there. Like, what a bit Mugabe.
Oh, I don't want.
Those ones, like, if you play them now, if someone hears that, they won't tell I was 19 at the time, or 18, 17, whatever. They'll think it's me now. So they'll be like, still I don't want to go this way.
Do you think radio is dying? You being on radio?
Yeah, man, it's no longer what it used to be.
Oh,
and
shit.
I understand. It's just the way life is moving. Everybody's on the internet now. You don't need to listen to the radio to find out the weather.
Exactly.
You have it on your phone. Now you listen to the radio because you want to. Back then you feel like you were forced. You have to listen to the news at 7 o'clock so you can hear what happened. Now even if you don't watch you don't listen to the radio, you are clued up. Everything happens on Twitter. Everything happens on your phone. Like everything. TV also has like when TV came.
Would you get in trouble for saying that?
Why would I get in trouble for saying this?
Because you work at a radio station.
But it's the truth. I mean,
Do you think they know that?
No, I mean like radio stations. Like if you look at like our numbers now, they are not the same as they were.
Oh
back
yeah,
then.
that's
just
true.
a given fact.
Yeah.
Literally, like if you check, like we announced our numbers last year. I think we hit like 600K.
Oh, but that's something.
Exactly. But back then, there was the time when the station was over 1 million.
Oh shit!
And this is not only Capricorn FM. There was a time where other radio stations, I mean, like so many radio stations celebrated getting 1 million now. Back then, they used to hit 5 million, 10 million.
I heard Tibet said Metro FM once hit 10 million.
You see, but now it's just the industry is changing. Life is changing. Like people don't listen to radio like this. Now you listen because you want to listen to.
Do you think the frequency will be replaced by online?
Not in South Africa, because data is a problem.
Oh yeah. That's another one.
Yeah, like not in South Africa. Like free things will always. Radio is free, so radio will always be alive.
What about DSTV? Because now DSTV is taking over. Do you think DSTV is going to replace frequency?
Well, they have radio on DSTV.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I doubt, because if I don't pay my subscription, they switch it off. So radio, I can just like, the coolest part about radio, like the most amazing thing about radio, and I think I remember telling this to my dad when I tried to convince him when he asked me what you want to study, and I told him I want to be on radio. Like, no, is this gonna be long? Like, you need to find something that's gonna sustain your whole life. And I told him, forget radio is free. So if it's free, it's gonna be here
forever,
man, for a long time. You listen in the car for free. Now music, you have to listen to YouTube,
and you have to pay subscription. If you don't pay subscription,
exactly. Spotify, you pay. But radio right now, like literally, it's FM.
I can go to my phone FM and then
you can listen to anything. It's free, so it's something that's gonna be here for a long run. Podcast is different from radio because it's not free.
But look at podcast and chill.
Yeah, but podcast and chill, like the way they do their content, it's very. How can I put this? It's more of a show than it's more than a podcast. Yeah, it's so good. Like it gave people what they didn't think they really needed.
Oh yeah, you are right.
Everybody's like, yo, you can watch this for free. Get to see my favorite celebs. You know, they get to be free.
Why can't radio be like that? But then, of course, be censored.
Yeah, like I said, it's free, so it's
governed.
So it's governed. So you get airtime. You get airtime. You sell airtime.
No, you don't understand my question. Why can't radio be like podcast and chill but be censored?
What do you mean be like podcast and chill? There's only one podcast and chill.
I understand.
And podcast and chill wouldn't be podcast and chill if it was going to be like radio.
Yeah, now I understand. Now I get it.
So if it was podcast and chill and radio, we're not going to see the difference.
Have you ever got in trouble in radio like for kissing?
Nah, I don't curse. I don't curse because I know my dad is listening.
Can you be afraid of your dad?
Not afraid. It's respect. Like The person that I am on air is the person that I really am.
Ah.
It's me on like, it's literally like me like at home. It's,
My parents always watch this, and I'm always kissing, but I don't understand.
no, I think there's a difference. Like me on the radio, and especially because I know my audience. I know it's not a lot of teenagers. It's not a lot of
It's
kids.
matured people.
Yeah, it's not like in a rap song. In a rap song, I don't care. I can curse. I know my dad is not gonna play it. He doesn't listen to rap music. But radio, I know he listens to my radio show because I'm providing a public service. I'm doing public service announcement. I'm talking about serious things. We play music. We advertising. We are working. Like chief, we are working.
You had to work.
Yeah, we are working. Like we are here. We're providing a service. I just come here. That's why I don't curse, because when I switch on that microphone, I know my purpose.
Of course, you wouldn't curse because of the BCCSA.
I can get away with it. Not like they do curse, they get away with it. You can curse and nobody picks it up.
Serious?
Yeah, you can. A lot of times you can do it, but probably if they pick it up and now they call you and now now someone's listening in the car with the kid.
Because Tabo, I used to listen to Tabo a lot.
Yes, right.
Yes, he used to say things like the Paje, Mahosha.
The budget is not good one.
But I remember when they were transitioning to breakfast, right? Yeah. And then he was with this, I don't know who that woman was. And then he asked her, am I going to get in trouble for saying Mahosh? Yeah. So I'm like...
it's not a good word, but also as people, we're different. Tabo's radio is he is a guy that pushes the boundary a lot.
I get it.
When he left and they said I must replace them, I knew there were big shoes to fill because his audience was really, he didn't say anything.
Exactly.
Well, with me, I'm a little bit different. I'm still young and learning, and
you can't risk it all. You can't risk it.
It's not me also. Like I'm not the type of person who literally just gonna wake up and say, so like, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, but there's also presenters who say like crazy things, man. It's just that it depends on if someone hears you and they report it. I'm with my kid, and then you say words like this, which is not good because now this is a radio. It's free.
Exactly.
It's for the public.
For everyone to listen any day, anytime. With the F-bombs.
Yeah, you're pushing your own person off, and then I'm like, Uruana is like, even if it's not a respectful. You only say that with your bros and your mates, because
of course, they won't take it personal.
You told them.
Exactly.
Okay. These are the people you don't see as real people. When you're with your friends, you say whatever.
You can. Yeah. I want us to play a game, right?
Ooh, I'm not good at games.
Nice. Don't worry. Just one must go.
the podcast.
Yeah, the podcast one. I hope I don't get in trouble.
Jeez, the bros. I should send him a link.
Exactly.
He's very tight with MHCP enough. I knew him from back then when I was in 1912. He wanted to use the 1912 online radio studios.
Oh shit!
Before he went live with podcast.
So you were about to work with him?
Not quite, but he was looking for studios there to record his podcast before it started.
Shit!
So from way back.
So one must go. Mesophile or rootkit vendor.
Man, that's a very good one.
I know.
I play Mesophile in my car.
Okay.
I don't play a lot of rootkit vendor because he does cover and stuff. He doesn't really like make it.
Yeah, he must work on freestyles.
Yeah, but looking at the future and where, if someone would ask me who's the hottest person in vendor right now, or ask me about anybody in vendor doing anything alive, musically, I'll tell them about rootkit.
Of course, he's so fucking good.
Yeah, and he's growing every day.
Exactly.
His future is. He's about to explode. He's about to be bigger than big.
Bomb.
He's about to be that guy. Now with Mizo, musically, I'd say Mizo. Yeah, Mizo.
Okay.
Yeah, but both it depends on the context. Yeah, Mizo is a legend. Rootkit is the future.
I think Mizo, like he
inspired Rootkit. So Rootkit
exactly.
So it's that thing of you comparing a legend and someone who's coming up.
Yeah.
Although Rootkit is coming up in a crazy way.
And I think it's safe to say Mizo crawled so that you guys could walk and run. I get. So who must go? We're still going to beg who must go. I won't.
The Rootkid can go. No, Rootkid can go only because I listen to Mizo's music.
Oh yeah, and Mizo is the legend in this.
And I like his music.
I get-
His music is like, I love music.
This one is probably petty. Must the difference or yellow?
Musk can go. Yellow's my friend. I've been through a lot with Yellow. Yellow, I know him on a personal level.
Oh,
Yellow, yeah, we slept at his house. We've got a punch out on the way to shoot a music video.
So he's your
In the
nigga.
rain. Yeah, we've done events together. You know, bruh.
So Messi is just another nigga.
Mass is one guy I really respect in the industry. I don't know his mom or his dad or his family or
You just worked on a song and that was it.
yeah, I just know him from afar. So
The
Yellow, I know him personally. Like I know Yellow.
Klekanishe Kwambana or Itubanda. They are both good. They are both good. Yeah.
You can go.
Ooh.
YouTube.
But Itubanda is good, bro.
That stage is not good, but
Klekani is something else,
yeah,
mana.
like you know, like how can I put this? Hey, bruh, Shekani is world class. Bro.
Nah.
Yeah, E2 is also very good, but hey, bruh, hey, like I've never said this publicly. Eh? I'm a very big fan of myself.
Okay.
So I like deep down when I'm by myself, I'm just like, yeah, you won't do this thing. Shekani was one person I hear on the radio, and I'm like, how the hell do you do that? You know, like she shocks me every
She's
time.
fire.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of the way she does her radio. So she's a personal favorite. So even if you can say Shekani versus whoever, I'll still say Shekani. So, but E2 is also amazing. But I just, Shekani is it's like a personal favorite.
Right. I mean, it's been fun doing this. I don't think we've ever done a 1 hour 30 minutes show. This is the first time, yeah.
Who's gonna watch this? That's very long.
They're going to watch it, don't worry.
So the one must go was only just 3 people.
Yeah, it was only just three categories, don't worry. Amen. Thank you so much for pulling up. Skawara. Thank you so much for pulling up. It was an honor to have you here, bro. I hope next time when you have your own radio station or when you've blown up in the rap, it is too much.
Maybe if they hire me and say, to start.
Because Bergman DJ Complexion has shares in Capricorn FM, so you could own shares in Capricorn FM too.
I don't even know that. So it's news to me.
Serious, you didn't? Shit, now that you now you know.
So I must have shares as well.
Yeah, so that when we can have you here at the Madhouse.
I love the brand. I love the station. It's amazing. It's an amazing brand.
Yeah. Do you think it is bigger than Travel FM?
They're different. That's the thing. Travel Lights for Spanish speaking people.
But that's not right.
That's for everybody in the it's different. It's like you asking me for a beggar the Boroto.
So a beggar is much better than Boroto. So which one is beggar between Travel and Capricorn?
And it's fun. Like actually, they both like radio stations. How many radio stations are here?
No, we're talking about the two radio stations, two biggest radio stations.
Much to Tabela, so Tabela, and how I can really see that point. So it's not. I don't even know a lot of presenters from there. I just know when he stays to work there. I know. Who's this guy? We always used to doing gigs together. He always MC. The guy with the nice voice, Linktree. Yeah, I know. Who else do I know? It's composer people back there. I'm not too sure. So Travel Lights, it's meant for Spanish speaking people.
That's
so
it.
Capricorn FM is English and it mixes all 3 languages.
Yeah, so that's good thing about Travel Lights. Capricorn.
Yeah, you can compare Capricorn Libo Metro there. Although we are a regional radio station, but we are on that national tip. So different radio stations, man, different services. So I can't compare the two.
Yeah.
Regards to Travel FM as well. People really love it. So.
Big ups to Capricorn. I really love to work at Capricorn. How does one get to work at Capricorn? I don't have a qualification, so how does one get to work at Capricorn? Or let me just say radio station.
I actually told you how I got there. So.
They never care about your qualifications.
I don't think they know. Do they know? I don't know.
You've never submitted a CV.
For what?
Like
what do you, I told you, literally, I told you how these things work. I'm there to provide a service. They hire me because I speak on the radio. Regardless of what I could be a doctor. Doesn't matter, but I'm doing the job, right? I can do radio. And then the other stuff you only find out only when I'm there. The fact that I sound engineering, my background, but I don't really think. No, literally, I don't think I have never submitted a CV in my life.
So you're already someone
doesn't work with CVs. I guess if you want to work For the company.
No, I want to be on the mic.
You want to be on the mic?
Yeah.
And then show them that you can be on the mic.
Right.
Simple. Show them that you can do it.
Thank you so much for pulling up.
Thanks.
And for taking your time. 1 hour, 30 minutes with us. It's been long. Damn, it's the longest show we've ever done.
I have to call these people back as well, man.
Nice, okay, you can call them. We're done even.
I hope it's not a gig, man.
I hope not. Hey man, this is VUSI Sean Mapeta, aka VUSI Alpha.
Oh, yeah.
Khutšo Matlamela, the Irish Matters Compilation Podcast.
Call me by my government.
I had to.